Another one about Joel Webbon. Look, these people, these pastors, these leaders of a flock, these shepherds of Christ's ideology. I say that in jest. They are frauds and grifters and liars, hateful bigots and racists, and all those terms absolutely encompass who and what Joel Webbon is. I've talked about Joel Webbon for well over a year now, I believe. Joel Webbon, when I was in Scotland, specifically I did a video about him lamenting, how am I going to talk to my daughter about the fact that there are people who wear culturally and ethnically different clothing than we do. He was talking about a Hindu garb. So he must live in some kind of a mixed neighborhood, not fully white, and that upsets him. Because how am I going to talk to my children about the fact that people worship different gods and have for nearly in the entire existence of the human race? Well, here he is showing he's just an absolute, not only a racist, but a stupid racist. He can't even distinguish between the different groups that he hates. There's a term, I was in the Marine Corps, as many of you know. I know lots of people who use this term as a slur. It is not a slur, it's a word. It has a definition in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. The word is haji. A lot of people who served in the Middle East use the term as a slur against Muslims. You know, racists and trolls and idiots, low-ranking enlisted people who are straight out of high school and still have kind of that mentality. It's out-group politics. It's fear and shame on people who are different than themselves. It's what you would expect from a lower thinker. The word haji, here's the definition, the noun, one who has made a pilgrimage to Mecca, often used as a title. And then they even give an example of how it would be used. This is from CNN in September of 2021. People who have completed the pilgrimage may add the phrase al-Hajj or Haji, pilgrim, to their names. Because in Islam, I'm not a religious scholar by any means, but the way I understand it, it is kind of it's a practice an admonition that every adherent Muslim should at least once in their lifetime try to get to Mecca to go on a Hajj. You've seen the giant black box in the stadium that they circle in reverent adherence to their religion. Great. That is a Haji, someone who's been there. But people, bigots like Joel Webbon and others, people I've known in my life, use it as a slur. Again, for Muslims, against Muslims, because it's part of the Muslim religion. Islam. Not Hindus. Just because you're brown doesn't mean you all worship the same God, Joel. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean. Watch Joel Webbon not only just spew racist rhetoric and slurs and just bigotry, but he does it to the wrong group. And he's attacking fellow Republicans because they're not white. They're not Christian. It's remarkable. There's really no other. Explaining is over. Just watch and be bemused and disgusted in some unholy amalgam. Watch this.
Vivek Haji. What's
Ramaswamy.
I said it.
He's Indian.
Wow. He's Indian. I like Johnny Quest. But the point was, saying Haji real quick, just to cover that. No, I don't want him to be president.
Right.
It's America.
Yeah.
It's America. Okay. But anyways, and he's Hindu.
Right.
He is Haji. He's not wearing the turban, but he's Hindu. I stand by Haji. So anyways, Vivek, he's going to say God and pass it off.
Yep.
Because he knows he's in America with, at least nominal Christian audience.
And because he went to a Catholic school. So he knows what he's saying when he says that to Americans. He knows what he is connoting.
But he'll say God a lot more than he's going to say 100%, Jesus.
100%.
Whereas J.D. Vance, who's Catholic, now, to be fair, isn't he married to a Hindu?
Yeah.
He's married to a female Haji.
He is so proud of himself. They are so proud of him. These lapdog, yes, sir, Joel. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Vivek Haji, who's a Hindu. So he wouldn't participate in the Hajj. He wouldn't be a Haji because he doesn't practice that faith. He doesn't do the things prescribed by that particular faith because he's not a member of that religion. You fucking dipshit. Vivek Haji. J.D. Vance, isn't he married to a Hindu? He's married to a female Haji. Listen, I'm not one to give professional advice to racists on how to be a better racist. To maintain any credibility whatsoever, you absolute dolt, you fucking moron, you should at least have some consistency about your racism. It just goes to show the details don't matter. He just paints with a broad brush. If you're brown, you're bad. If you're white, you're good. Or as the Mormon faith in their scriptures, they call it white and delightsome. Poison. Almost all of it is disgusting, putrid poison. What do you think? I would love to know. More people need to be taught. I wish there were more people in my space who talked about these assholes like I do. They are dangerous, stupid, but they have captivated an audience, and they are empowered and emboldened by the latest election of Donald Trump. And they're going to be given positions of power within this administration. At the very least, their ideology is going to be legitimized and given power. And this is going to be something we're going to be fighting for the next 2 decades, likely. Anyway, what do you think? I'd love to know. You can leave a comment below. I would encourage that. That will help the algorithm to share this content with new subscribers. I would appreciate it. You can also call and leave a voicemail on the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me the old-fashioned way, daily@dollemore.com. Please, if you're in a financial position to help support this work, help me produce these videos, click the join button below, become a channel member for $2 a month. You can also go over to patreon.com/idoubtitpodcast and help support there. That's a better way than YouTube. They take way less of a cut. You can also buy some merch. Go to dollemore.com and check out the new merch store, dollemore.com. We finally switched over. And there's all kinds of stuff. You can link to Brittany Page's show. You can link and go subscribe to our podcast that we do once a week. Or you can buy a mug or a sticker or just generally support the program. I love and appreciate you very much. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore. I'd love to see you there. And I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine and take care of one another.